Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm.
I like how Clive was
She'll
like,
be along
this isn't her
shortly.
name. Her name is
Excellent.
Helena.
Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze.
Oh, oof.
Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Oh yeah, Tomes.
Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've
Uh-huh.
got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Thanks, Mid.
Right away. Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
I love
Well, actually, it's for
Tomes.
Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Take a look at me now. Thermal shielding designs, a baffling diagram made all the more confounding by the preponderance of question marks that blemish its borders.
Shielding for a mithril engine.
Yeah.
Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps
Oh, the music changed.
it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch.
There you go.
I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew.
Moon
It is
dew.
said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
Oh.
So if we could recreate it.
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance.
Oh.
I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer.
Oh, they're the...
If you would be so kind as to procure
Woodworkers.
the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The
Aw,
knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
true.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Awesome.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do.
I can't wake up
I'll
my
be heading
brother.
to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always.
Yo,
Well,
Jill.
if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research.
There you go.
I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Letting off steam 3.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
True.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Tarja. We're gonna go with Tarja. What do you mean? We're always hanging out with Jill. We're going with Tarja.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
Hey.
All right. Stay safe.
Facts,
See you later,
Kiki.
Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Harpocrates and I'll look after things here. You head over to Northreach.
Okay, to Northreach I go. To Northreach I will go. To Northreach I will go. Hi-ho the merry-o. To Northreach I will go.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling another catch.
Rude.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now all the hype.
Excuse me.
There you are, Tarja.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't
Tarja
have
is
any
so
problems
pretty.
finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts?
Pepio.
Meet me by the
Google.
gate when you've got them.
Pepio nuts. The edible fruit of the pepio plant is prized by chocobo breeders. Oh, although the superstition that it lends a stud bird additional stamina seems largely founded on its blushing, swollen form than any quantifiable results. Oh.
If that's what you want.
I trust it's all here.
That should do it. Hopefully Tarja's finished too.
Do you want garlic? We had to travel all the way to Northreach for these?
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Elementary alliums are a hallmark of classic San-Brequois cuisine, so much so that it is a tradition for the emperor to award honorary titles to those responsible for supervising their cultivation and preparation in the White Worm Castle kitchens. The so-called Garlic Knight among them. Oh my gosh, the Garlic Knight!
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
Is that it? What happened?
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Oh, we're gonna have a quick chat with Tarja? Hell yeah.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
Yeah.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Damn.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories.
Oh, did she used
I
to
came
live
here
here?
with Sid once,
Aww.
shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back.
Aww.
It had really been 5 years.
Damn.
I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
Damn.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tarja,
For what?
for everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the
I think
spirit
Tarja's
of
my
sharing and
favorite.
Caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Aw, this is so sweet. Now kiss. I'm just kidding. Jill would be upset.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
All
Wonder
right.
how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Yeah, let's go to Hippocrates. Hippocrates, Hippocrates.
Welcome home. He had a successful trip.
Ah, better late than never. We're ready to begin whenever you are.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance.
Hey.
I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may
I wonder what's in that pouch on his chest.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Hey.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Wow, that's
Thank you.
fast.
All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary?
My only question is,
Many
why are we
hands make
making
light work and all that?
Of course.
why are we making a airship when Bahamut can fly? Not Bahamut. Yeah, Bahamut and Odin can fly.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
Hey. Yes, let's do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once.
Aw.
When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Mid for the win.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
I haven't talked to you in a
How
while.
good it is to see you, Clive. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
We're not at
You
level
wish to
5
study
yet.
the tomes?
Kingdom of Waloed. The sole surviving nation of Ash, Waloed has its capital at Stoneher, home of the mother crystal of Drake's spine. It's ruled over by Barnabas Tharmer, dominant of Odin, warden of darkness, who has somehow managed to bring the hordes of marauding beastmen that once plagued his land to heel, and persuade them to direct their aggression at the enemies instead. These bloodthirsty forces have been deployed as far afield as Drake's Fang in the Dalmekian Republic.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
Yep.
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Mid is amazing. I like her.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Didgeridoo-dahs, didgeridoo-ace.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is.
Day.
Let's take this.
Mithril engine, the technology designed to propel the Hideaway's flagship, the Enterprise, across the sea at heretofore inconceivable speeds. It is not fueled by magic, but by mithril, a hard, inert substance refined from deadland soil. Oh, you can use deadland soil? That is, unless burned at blistering temperatures, whence it releases all the energy stored within, for which reason cooling is required in the form of a 3-piece thermal displacement stack.
Outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Are we getting our airship already? Sometime later. Oh wait, we're turning the hideout into an airship. because the hideout is the airship.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
3 more to go.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Oh my
You
gosh.
don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Okay. Phew.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to
Sling for
yourselves,
this
eh?
elbow, poor Blackthorn.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Oh, you think about your dad.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
Right.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always?
Oh, she's so cute.
All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be
Aww.
proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Aww.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right.
Okay.
I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
It's so cool. Oh. Off the record, I was thumbing through the hideaway's ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Uh-oh. Did Otto do something?
Clive, did you get my letter?
Yes, what's
That's
up?
why I'm here.
Shh.
What's going on?
Otto won't be listening.
Why?
Is this better?
A little.
I like how Desiree was like, what are you guys
I
doing?
have some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders.
What?
and
Why?
It's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say.
Damn.
I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
Oof.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why?
Yo,
Well,
actually calling out the
you
NPCs.
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
Only.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see? And, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
No!
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you.
Oof.
This is my fault.
Oof.
We have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No.
No,
You
Big.
don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean.
Oh?
And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Are they?
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know.
Poor Otto.
Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. You know
Goat.
I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies.
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you.
Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Damn.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Clive.
Really? Do you think so?
Karen?
I don't.
Okay. Damn. Damn.
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoint's open to all.
Oh, they don't care anymore.
You'll find little beyond Northreach, though. When the throne moved south, most with any sense followed.
Hoppy sending you hugs.
Did you hear? The gates to Heaven Hall in the Eyrie were breached by someone. Or something. The steward was in town earlier looking for men to come and repair it. But no one was keen to help.
Oh? Sus?
What am I gonna do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Still no caravan from the Dominion's perfumeries yet, then?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
Star Ruby, one of the 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Cid for a rainy day. Otto now deems that day to have arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Vale. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Oh?
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway.
Aww.
My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Cid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake.
Aww.
And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
Aww.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Okay, thank you for the gut punch. The punch in the gut.
Long ago, yes. Cid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
Aww.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Hey, Martha. I love Martha. Yo, the women in this game are so cool.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone.
I'm glad
And
Otto
when Sid
survived.
passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he?
So touching.
Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement and rallied the rest around you.
Aww.
I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
This is so sweet.
Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build? Yeah. He said it was some sort of chimney stack.
Chimney stack.
Must be quite a fireplace.
Cute.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, all the kids are like curious. That's cute.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it.
Of course it's Karen.
She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
I freaking love Karen. Karen is incredible.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil.
Aww.
I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
I love them. All these women are fantastic.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be
I love that she just threw the rocket Goat.
Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones.
Goat.
Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Damn.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oof.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
Aw.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used.
Oh.
Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Aww.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he
died?
Don't do this to me, game.
20 summers.
I'm about to end stream. Don't do this to
Back
me.
in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we'd sit up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post
This
not long
music
after
is
that,
not fair.
on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
No.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable. Wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood
that was
beside
like the
me
worst.
when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons,
Wow.
gone. Just like that.
He did that for Otto?
Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face.
Damn.
I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Sid! Fudge! How dare you? Oh my gosh!
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone.
Yeah, I would smoke too if I was Sid. Bruh.
But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
I miss Sid too.
But I
Bruh.
couldn't even do that.
Why are you doing this to me? I didn't expect this side quest to be this emotional. Excuse me?
Just the ramblings of a tired old man.
No, thank you for talking about it.
Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
I hate it.
This note.
Did he not see it yet?
What about it?
Oh.
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
Why are these NPCs so well
You should
written?
have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Damn.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us.
I mean, you are like the glue, so like...
I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Goat.
Would you rather Goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go,
There's more?
Sid would have wanted you to have this.
We get to put it on our wall.
This'll do me just fine.
Oh.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Dude! Freaking heck! Damn it. Are all of these side quests gonna be like this? Am I gonna cry to Torgal's story as well? I'd have not cried this entire game. Sid's goblet. According to Otto, Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host, Sid. Why? Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. Uh-oh. Torgal?
What could be wrong with Torgal? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Uh-oh.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
What's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Damn, Karen.
But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats.
Oh?
He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them.
Oh?
Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual.
What's wrong, Torgal?
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite.
Okay.
All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within.
Okay.
And I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient.
Oh.
Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute,
Oh my gosh,
Some
now we're
antelopes
killing the
that
antelopes.
graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida.
Cressida.
And that was long before the village was abandoned.
Ah, I know where that
Even
is.
so, it seems like a good place to start.
There you go.
Good hunting, Clive.
Thanks, Tomes. About Blackthorn. The pen is mightier. Open 10 letters at the reading table. Oh, thank you. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop in his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke. Next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
All the side quests!
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just
Blackthorn,
wanted to
like, looking at
ask
me
how
like
you're
this.
getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
Yes. Share your thoughts with me.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
Oh, what?
That was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade.
Oh.
The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it.
Is it a samurai
You
sword?
could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
There you go.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome.
Yep.
And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that.
Aww.
But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
Aw, I love
Let's see what
Clive.
Karen knows about this sword.
Alright, let's see. Karen, what do you know?
Looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I love
I want to
her.
know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
We can't have him distracted.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections.
So what is
Which
it?
made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now?
No.
Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like.
Ignax?
And he's got more money than
Ignis?
sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
Oh?
I appreciate the warning.
It was good of you to help Mid. And it made a nice change for me as well. There's only so many boils a girl can lance before she gets sick of it.
Yo, I swear. Tarja's so hot, bro. I'm still the hottest. I mean, you know.
That's it then. I'm buggered.
It's Owain!
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
What do you need?
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making.
Okay.
Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off.
Oh?
And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Why not?
I imagine Tarja could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Gave me a
totally.
sample
Just
she'd
bomb ash.
obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes.
No big deal, just bombs.
Blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream.
Oh.
So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Okay, so new hunt. Weird science. Okay.
I've tried to find a supplier for this stuff, but it's rare as Chocobo's teeth. Either someone brings down a bomb king and picks up the ash, or... I don't know. We wait for one to snuff it of old age.
Wait, let me talk to Nectar real quick. Ask about the bomb sighting.
Are you on the hunt for the Bomb King, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you.
The Croc-Senbrek, a curse breaker aiming for the Imperial Chase, took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them, a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. Oh? Imperial Chase. Oh, here! Okay. The Croc, I see you. It's here. Bomb King. Okay, let's go. See how bad this is?
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oops. Oh jeez, I don't like that. Oh jeez. Oh. Ouchies. Does Bomb King not have a... Bomb King doesn't have a... I didn't mean to do that. Oh, jeez. Oh, no! Oh, jeez, move! Climb! Oh, climb! 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 Oh my god! 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 Oh my oh my god! 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 What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Ow.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
I'm hurt, Torgal. Torgal, I'm hurt, Torgal, I'm hurt, Torgal, Torgal, I'm hurt, I'm hurt, Torgal, Torgal, I'm hurt, Torgal. Nope. Oh my gosh. Yo, Elder Star, thank you so much for the tier 1. Oh my god. 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 Woo! Hello.
To me, boy.
Hello from the other side. I must have gone down tonight to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart. And it don't matter. Ow. High potion. Okay. Ow. Oh, you piece of shit. I didn't mean to use a potion. Like a fool. Oh, jeez. Stop coming at me, bro.
Over here. Fire and gas.
Easy. Woo. I say easy, but I was screaming the entire time.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should... This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Oh, did I interrupt his dialogue? Yo! Actakri, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome to the confuzzlement.
That should do it.
Okay, wait, I haven't pet Torgal today.
He can fetch it himself.
Let's pet the good boy.
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
We got it.
I have it here.
Bomb ash. It is hypothesized that the bomb's inclination to self-destruct during violent encounters is a form of collective preservation, akin to how a honeybee will sting a threat to the hive at the cost of its own life. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool comparison.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while.
My Olympic.
You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
These voice actors are great. Okay, so what is it he's making? Sometime later.
There we have it.
Okay, what is it?
Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Clive, you're too kind.
Silly.
Too kind. Except...
Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in.
Oh?
Reckon I could work some magic on that.
Are you going to expand?
What kind of magic?
Are you expanding my pack?
We happen to have isolated a substance in our test run at the Olympic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil.
Oh?
I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
Okay, lore.
That's the spirit.
Bag lore.
Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
I'll only be a mo.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
Not sure, Clive?
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Okay. All right. Weird science. We're at 700. Treated potion satchel. Were the same exotic compound that was applied to the leather of the satchel be kneaded into a pair of boots, they should surely become supple enough to accommodate a man with 20 toes.